to be the fourth governor once again of that great county of Kiambu. We're speaking to him in a bit. But away from that, the Child Benefit Pilot Program and the government is collaborating with the UN agencies and other non-state actors to roll out the Universal Child Benefit Program aimed at improving health, education and nutrition of the young children. Now, the program, which is currently piloting for 1 year in 3 counties of Kisumu, Embu and Kajiado at a cost of 80 million shillings, targets children below 3 years of age. Shadrach Miti reports.
Although the government is already implementing other child-oriented programs such as free school feeding program, free primary education and free day secondary education, another program aimed at improving and enhancing the health, growth, education and nutrition of young children is in the offing. The Universal Child Benefits Program UCB, being implemented by the State Department for Social Protection in collaboration with World Food Program, UNICEF and Save the Children, is currently on a 1-year pilot program targeting children below 3 years of age.
This is a grant given to a family to support the family in terms of food and other necessities. Remember, this is a child who's below 3 years. Hajaanza shule. And at the age of 3, the program ceases to be important to that child because the child has graduated. Our basic interest is 0 to 36 months.
The 12-month pilot program has already listed 8,264 children drawn from 3 counties of Kisumu, Embu and Kajiado. Every child below 3 years is given 800 shillings bi-monthly, preferably through their mother and female caregivers. The beneficiaries must be children below 3 years at the time of registration and Kenyan citizens by birth.
Remember, this is 800 per month. It's 1,600 for 2 months. It's given every 2 months. Over and additionally to the 4,000 shillings that is given under the Inua Jamii.
This is a supplementation to the family income, not a replacement, just to be able to support the consumption needs of the child.
Assistant Director of Children's Services in the State Department of Social Protection and the Minister of Public Service, Youth and Gender Affairs, Peter Mombasa, says the program seeks to cushion children and their families from the effects of COVID-19 pandemic. Meanwhile, the Department of Children's Services at the Minister of Public Service, Youth and Gender Affairs wants issuance of bursaries streamlined in order to avoid duplication and wastage that ends up benefiting a few at the expense of many deserving needy cases.
The Presidential Secondary School bursary was given to the Department of Children's Services to look at needy cases that have been neglected by the other government entities. You realize the equity and the rest, they take those who have done well and they are poor.
And the worst part of it is when you get an undeserving child receiving 5 bursaries at the cost of a deserving child.
Currently, bursaries are issued through CDF, Wings to Fly, KCB Foundation, Elimu Scholarship, and Governors Scholarships, among others. And stakeholders such as school principals and Education Cabinet Secretary George Magoha have been calling for a more streamlined and controlled management of such scholarships to enable only deserving cases access the funds. Shadrach Miti, KTN News.
And President Uhuru Kenyatta has declined to assent into law the ICT bill, opting to